right. Well, welcome back, all the players. Welcome to another episode of the Tales of Arcaion. Last we left off, you guys got paid. You explored a mage's tower, and Venleth found out a bunch of shit about her family that sort of has her torn. And Patra decided to play chicken with the Stone of Galore and lost.
I made slight mistakes without thinking. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily chicken. I was just like, I'm gonna have this badass.
You didn't read the
scene
full
where
card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucked up.
So we pick up where we left off last time with Patra getting possessed right on the front porch, but it wasn't really a visual thing, it was more of a internal thing. So how would Patra play it off? Because basically in Patra's mind, she just like offered the stone, choked on some words, like never mind, turned around and then got possessed, and now your new objective, as far as you know, is to find a way to get the wizard the stone, but without really making it seem like you're trying to, like it's a trap.
Gotcha. If that's what's gonna happen, then I'm just gonna try and like play it off like I'm having a really weird day. I don't know. I must have been breathing in some weird fumes or something. I'm gonna go screw off for a bit, and I'm just going to like trail behind this guy. My objective now is to stalk him until he is like alone, asleep at night. I just want to, sneak up on him, and I'm going to just slip it into his hand at any opportunity I get.
Okay. Otzi, you were around when this happened. What was your reaction to the situation? And now, Patra, like, saying that she's gonna go fuck off after having weird interaction with the wizard.
I'm just gonna probably glare at her like, what the fuck? And fumes? Okay. I'm exhausted, so I'm obviously not really paying attention, but I think it's weird, so I'm gonna watch her walk away.
Okay. And for now, does Patra, like, fully go off and intend to, like, refine the wizard later?
We're standing out front between like the garden and the front porch where the wizard's at, right?
The garden's in the back. It's the front porch and then sort of the roadway that's past the gates that, like, sort of is like their big ass driveway, rich people driveway.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take a gamble, and I'm going to head down the road there, and I'm just going to loiter around outside of the walled off area. Let me pull the map. Yeah, their little walled off area. I'm gonna chill out around there, just kind of. I'm gonna burn some time and just stand around like dutifully, like a warforged would, without moving, and just wait for the wizard to either come through there or for night to fall so I can go back in.
Okay. Well, it's sort of hard to tell for night because, you're still underground.
Oh. Yeah, well, I know when my sleepy sensor goes off.
Your internal clock.
Yes.
When Patra walks away and they're pretty much out of sight, the wizard looks to you, Otzi, and says, I think your friend has been taken over.
Look at wizards.
What do you mean, taking over?
When they tried to offer me that stone that I looked into for them, or no, they didn't. Yeah. When they offered me that stone, they turned around after they choked on some words, and I was able to see a energy force shrouding them. And from the change of their demeanor, I can tell that, yeah, they have been...
Should we go help her?
I think we need to make a plan first, because things like that don't go away easily. So let's take
What
this
do you
moment.
suggest?
Let's take the moment while we are alone to make a plan to isolate them, and we may have to figure out what's inside and figure out how to get it out of them.
Okay. Should we grab Vinny?
That would be a good idea. Strength in numbers.
Okay. I'll go get her real quick.
All right.
Alti's gonna rush inside.
The wizard's gonna go inside now that things have died down too, and he'll wait in like the front hallway area, which it's not that long after the whole family blow up. So it's still a tense
Is the family
situation
still...
inside. Yeah, well, the brothers, they have fucked off and gone to do their own thing. Lysa went with them, Vinny's sister. Mom, she's still around taking care of the little ones, but, their father, Vinlet's father, is gone, and their brother walked off too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still a tense energy
Okay,
inside
so when
the
I
house.
walk in, there's no one in there?
Yeah, as far as you can see.
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight to Vinny's room then and knock on the door.
All right, you knock on her door.
Yes, and I'll open the door.
Vinny, I know things are intense right now, but the wizard just told me that Patra got possibly possessed by the stone, and we should make a game plan.
Right.
I just...
How?
If you want to come. He probably has a plan. I have no idea. He said strength in number, so came to get you.
All right. After you then.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way downstairs towards the wizard.
Okay. Oh, pardon me. You guys go and you meet with the wizard. He looks at both of you. So what can you tell me about the stone that your friend had?
This stone, we can ask it questions and it answers certain amount, right, Vinny?
Yeah, 3 questions per day.
All right.
It gives us honest answers, but it doesn't necessarily have to be direct answers.
Well,
I forget the name that Patra called it by.
Well, do you know what type of entity was in the stone?
Would Vinny know that?
I think Vinny was around when... Well, wasn't Vinny around when you guys got the stone back from Patra's boyfriend, new boyfriend, whatever, boy toy, dwarf toy?
I am pulling up the
think
notes
so.
right now.
I'm going through my... Yeah, I'm going through my notes too, because I remember writing...
I'm pretty sure they were. I'm pretty sure Venleth wasn't there when you gave it to him, but they were there when you guys got it back.
Okay.
I think also you guys, yeah, because I think that was the same episode where you both hit Venleth like a truck when they tried to run off with the stone.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you guys
So-
remember that you guys would remember that Siet sent us to get this divining rod, the mind flayer, which we all went and fight, and there was that gross fucking brain dog that I absolutely hate looking at every time I see it in the book.
Mm-hmm.
You guys probably remember that we went to his fence. We went to Siet's fence, who is Ermin Stone Pride, and then I fucked him. And I'm pretty sure I got liquor from him, which I am now out of liquor. I might need to go fuck him again.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the liquor, just because. And then from there, I'm pretty sure I went solo. But yeah, we had that big old fight where we in 2 rounds got Vinny down to almost death, which was kind of impressive for two a squishy person and a semi-squishy person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think the risk.
But what was that?
So you guys would know that there. I think Ermin did tell you there was an aboleth inside of it, inside of the stone.
Okay.
And what was that called that he had to do? That's why we left it there for a few days, right?
He had to identify and take a look at it to see how it functioned. It was in a seal container thing, And to properly use it, he had to unseal it and basically gave you like the object at its full potential. But now realizing there's probably a reason why there was a seal on it, but nobody sort of caught that at the time.
Okay. Okay. So we're with the wizard, and I'll let him know that. I was like, I'll turn to him. What I remember is we went with this liquor dwarf guy who had to like break it, so one of us could use it. Aboleth, I believe, right, Vinny?
Yes.
Something like that.
Oh, it's an aboleth. Well, that does cause somewhat of a problem. Those are not fiends and they're not divine. Those are nearly older than the gods themselves. They've been around for nearly as long as time's been around.
What does that mean for Papsra?
Well, it means that there's a ritual I can do, but we need to get them in a place by themselves, isolate them, restrain them, and it's going to be a very long process to extract the entity from them.
Okay. Well, she's alone now. She'll be back, right?
Well, they did try to give me the stone earlier. If we could make a trap and I could request Patra's presence, supposedly alone in my tower, and from there we can ambush them and restrain them.
Okay.
That works.
All right.
I have a net in my backpack.
Yeah, but what?
A net.
Oh. All right. I think we should wait a few hours. If you have anything you want to do in the meantime, go ahead and do it. I'm going to prepare something. Let's meet back here in about 3-ish hours. Sound good?
Okay. Do you need anything specific from us?
Do you need elements or supplies for the spell?
Everything I need is in my tower, so I'll prepare the tower spell, and we'll go from there. Go get anything you need or anything you think you'll need. I'll handle my preparation.
Right.
Okay.
Very good.
I should probably sleep.
All right. Yeah. If you want, Odyssey, you can sleep for 3 hours. That should finally get you caught up because it hasn't been that long since you guys got back. You did have like a short, like 4-ish hours beforehand. So that should get you caught up on what you need for a semi-long rest.
I'm gonna turn to Vinny. I'm gonna pass out in your room. Should probably sleep before we do all of this.
All right, that's fine.
What are you doing,
I'm just gonna make my way all tired, like.
Mm-hmm.
How long has it been since everything's kind of cooled off?
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like one shit show right to a second.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, yeah, no, you're right.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
It
'cause
wasn't
it's just
planned.
a train wreck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the library,
Okay.
the Cobalt Soul archives,
All right.
and see if I can do some research on the stone. What's it called? Sorry.
Stone of
The
Galore.
insane.
Or do you mean Aboleth or do you mean Stone of Galore?
The aboleth.
All right. You can surely try. Go ahead. We'll say you head there. Make a investigation check.
Alrighty.
So, quick thing before. So she has to leave. Where's she heading to in the city? Then can you ping that?
Yeah, they're heading towards the guild district. 1 second, let me get into it.
Yeah. I guess what it comes down to is she's going to be going past
Yeah.
the gate, leaving there.
Yeah, you'll see Venleth leaving if you're like keeping an eye on the gate, but it's down there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I want to tail her.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth check.
Cool. And I get to do it at advantage because I'm keeping that hood up.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one was a nat 1.
Uh-huh.
The second one's a 21.
I think that passes your passive perception, Venleth, so pretty sure you're not gonna be able to see him. What the heck is going on? Okay.
And I am concerned about my rolls tonight already.
Yeah.
First one was a nat 1.
That may work in our favor later.
But I want to win. I don't care if I'm evil. I just want to win.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, Venleth, you do not see as you're tailed to the. So, Patra, you see Venleth going to the Cobalt Reserve.
Gotcha. I am going to hang around outside, away from the entrances and windows, and just maintain around there. I want to see what. Actually, no. I will. Are there windows outside in which I could climb up and look inside?
They're pretty high up. Actually, there's not that many windows, honestly. There's some like strategically placed ones to let in some natural lighting, but there isn't really any much natural lighting, so there's not much need for windows down here in general, you know.
Gotcha.
Are you looking for like one to sneak into, or?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Is there one that I would reasonably be able to access?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to roll a another stealth check.
Gotcha. So the first one is 20.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going with a dirty 20.
Okay. All right. We'll say you're able to get in. You're able to sneak inside, but it is a place full of Cobalt monks and scholars and people reading and writing. So I'm gonna have to have you do one more stealth check.
Okay, gotcha.
Because this one's get in. Now the second one is like to get to a vantage point where you can like track Venleth.
First one's 27. Second one's 20, so 27.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, I have a
And-
+9 to stealth, and when I have that cloak up, oh my god, I'm set.
All right. Yeah, you're able to bypass all the monks and whatnot. Like you
Pillars.
Well, it's very tall bookshelves in here. Like almost like you need a ladder to get up some of them. So you could have started out on like the second level and like jumped on top of some of the bookshelves and find like some dark spots, you know.
Yeah.
Blend in.
Oh my god. Yeah, just like, and then if somebody's coming down an aisleway and I'm like down there at the bottom, I just kind of like shimmy way up real quick and just stand over top and they can't see me. And I like this cloak. I'm gonna keep this cloak forever.
Oh,
Mark,
are
if anyone
you?
takes this cloak- if someone takes this cloak from me, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna fight you.
All right. So Venleth, you're able to find the research you wanted. Patra, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh god, it's like my worst skill. Ah, damn it! It was almost a 20 for 9.
Okay. Well, we'll say that you're able to see them pull up a lot of books, sort of researching older entities, but you're not able, to keep a safe distance to not get spotted. You can't see the specifics, but you see the book titles and covers and stuff like that. Venleth. Oh,
Yep,
and-
go ahead.
yep. Okay. Let me
Go ahead,
pull up pull up their info sheet.
My info sheet or?
No, Aboleth info sheets.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I kind of look at it too, and I'm like, I'm kind of worried because those things always look terrifying. And then you go look through what all they can do, and I'm like, huh. Well.
So, you read that aboleths are very rare. They are creatures that lurk in primordial oceans and in underground lakes. They reach out with their minds to control life forms in the mortal realm. They love making creatures their slaves. They have a god complex, and when the gods appeared and started to, sort of establish their dominance, that's when they got pissed. So they are like, fuck you guys, we were here before you, and you maybe be more powerful than us, but still fuck you. They have flawless memories. They usually like to live in watery environments, including ocean abysses, deep lakes, and the elemental plane of water. And yeah, they're very powerful. Ultimately, aboleths dream of overthrowing gods and regaining control of the world. Aboleths have had untold eons to plot and prepare for their plans for perfect execution. There has been, for like your specific reading, there has been some cases of very powerful wizards or magic users finding a way to imprison aboleths in certain objects to either just hold them there or to sort of subjugate them themselves, and they do not like that. And when they're put sort of into a mental form, they act sort of more like a virus, going from one host to another, so they can like find a more powerful host and eventually either reclaim their original body and take all the memories of the person they had previously and have their memories, or they find a body that's more powerful and has more knowledge than their OG, and they use that sort of like the vehicle to their ascension.
Okay.
As she's taking that in, I did have a plan come up.
Okay.
My only goal with this, my only goal with this right now is to find out just how much she knows. So I just remembered I do have my little snake companion, and I am going to. And actually, let me just double check that real quick. What I can do with them, how far they can go, because I will send them down to. I'll send them down to just like get close enough to take a look.
Okay, they do have to roll their own stealth check, so they can't use your stealth.
Yes, so I'll make sure I'm well out of any sight first. That way she can't just like look around and see me. But also, I mean, there's plenty of space around here. But I'll make a stealth check for it.
I'm looking up snake stats. Give me a second.
Yeah, yeah, I'm doing it right now. I had a tab, but I forgot to keep it up. Snicket snack. A sneaky snack.
I would think poisonous snake, because it doesn't have that much. Its dex is +3, so we'll say it has a +3 because we're not going to say it has any proficiencies to stealth. It's a snake.
Yeah. There's a proficiency bonus +2, but that's about it.
Yeah. So make a roll d20 and add 3.
Okay. 10. A solid 10.
Venleth, as you're studying, you feel a slither, and you look down, and you see. Did Patra? I think you showed off your snake, right?
Yeah, I went with that little horned snake. So did she? Was it you or was it Otzi who saw that, or did I show it to both of you?
I think you showed off both of them because you also used it in the dungeon, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. And then the room when we were gonna eat.
Hey.
Yeah. In the tower.
Yeah.
So yes, you see it.
So yeah, you see a very familiar looking snake down at your leg.
I kind of blink at it for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I take it Patra's nearby. I ask the snake.
Okay, so I'm going to tell it to like just kindly just slither up the tail, like slowly go up the leg of the table and get on top, and then just like look at the book.
Do you let that happen, Venleth?
I pick it up and kind of I want a response.
Well, it can't talk.
I know, but like I'm looking for something.
Snakes aren't very expressive either, so there's no way for it to really like. And it doesn't respond to you; it responds to its master.
Can I do a scan of the library, looking around my
Yeah,
surroundings?
go ahead and do a active perception check now, but you're gonna have to get a pretty high one.
Perception. Oh,
Ooh.
a 7.
Okay. So while Venlet's moving around, Patra, go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage because the snake is found and is sort of being held and moved around. You can use your own perception, Patra.
I can actually see through the snake's eyes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're seeing through its eyes, so you can use your perception for a perception check. But it's a disadvantage because the snake's being moved around.
Oh my god, the first one was a nat 20.
Ew.
Cool. And the
And the
disadvantage?
second one's a 8.
Ain't.
Dang.
I'll say that you see like one drawing of sort of a tentacly creature, but it could be. I'll go.
With the aboleth like inside of me, would this thing be able to recognize that and then tell me like she knows too much, or
Go ahead and make an insight check as well.
natty fucking 20?
All right. Yeah. The aboleth can tell, like, this is very suspicious because the aboleth feels like its use is done. You just tried to give it up. And her coming here instantly right after it took over is very, like, more than coincidental. So,
And that snake is going to bite her.
okay. Go ahead and roll an attack for the snake.
Excuse me?
Yes, it is going to bite you. Let me roll. I get a d20 plus 5.
Oh, no.
God damn, all these 7s. I got a 12 to hit.
Pretty
No,
sure
I throw it. Full force throw this thing.
full on
I
yeet
shit
that
try to
thing,
bite me.
and it flips around. I'm gonna say from just the yeeting, it's gonna take its 2 points of damage and pop.
Okay, it fizzles into nothing. This
Yeah.
dark aura just dissipating.
Can I do an active investigation? Because now I know something's up.
Well, and a few monks like look over and oh, by the way, go ahead and roll. Just roll a general d20 for me, Venleth.
Just a
Uh-oh.
d20?
Just a general
Yikes.
d20.
Uh-oh.
Oh
I
god.
don't like this. Oh, that's a 6. What trouble do I get in?
So, as you fling the snake, it does draw the attention of a few monks, and you see a familiar dwarf who was there when you stole the schematics of the Ren's place.
Right, I meant to return that.
Oh, you never said you did, so.
I know. I forgot. I never declared it.
So, the dwarf comes up with a few monks and looks at you and says, Cobalt Monk Vinleth, I'm
Yes?
going to need you to come with me.
Can I use this opportunity to sneak out?
And you are surrounded by monks. Like, it's like 2 scholars and 3 monks, but the 3 monks, are like, the muscles.
Yeah, I follow.
All right. You are taken off. We'll say takes about an hour and a half to get across the city.
Where are they taking me?
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh.
So we'll say in the meantime, it was enough time for Otzi to get the rest of their long rest in. Go ahead and hit that button if you haven't hit it yet. And Otzi, when you wake up, what do you do?
You mean short rest, not long rest for her?
Well, she does it have to be a continuous one?
Yeah, long rest should be continuous.
I have no idea.
Let me double check
I
that.
pushed the button already. Did I? Shit.
Double check that.
Long rest is period extended 8 hours. 2 hours of light activity.
Light activity.
They did sleep for like 4 hours previously.
Oh,
You guys got to,
Yeah, I guess you can have some talking in there. I didn't realize. I always think long rest. The only thing I think of is sleeping. So yeah, I guess I mean that'd count.
mhm. Okay, yeah. So you were able to get your long rest. You wake up with, you know it's near the deadline. What do you do, Otzi?
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna make sure I have everything on me and look around for Vinny at her house and then make my way outside and hopefully the wizards in my perspective
Well,
or someone's nearby.
before you go outside in the sort of like mudroom lounge area before the exit to the porch, you do see the familiar door of the wizard's tower.
Oh shit, am I late? Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna go through the door.
You walk in. It looks like that the wizard is writing something on the floor of his tower in chalk, but you don't see the chalk on the floor. It seems like to be invisible chalk.
I'm gonna knock on the wall next to me so I don't scare him or whatever he's doing.
Watsi, come on in.
Hello, is Vinny and Patra here?
No, Venleth is still out doing her research. She said she was going to go to the Cobalt Reserve, so left me here to prepare. I am just not yet. I am just finishing up my runic sigil right now, and as far as I am concerned, I'm ready.
Okay, anything I can help with?
Well, if Venleth doesn't get back in time, we'll just have to do it, you and me. So just be prepared to do whatever's necessary.
Okay, no pressure. You can do it.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, Venleth.
Yep.
You are taken to a back room area and put at a table. Coming out of the darkness is your master, Master Thun.
I stand as soon as I see them and kind of take
Go ahead.
kind of not quite a bow, but showing that I recognize and respect him, obviously.
He has his arms crossed and he looks a little annoyed. He rubs his eyes and Venlith, what did you do? I got to let... Go ahead.
I have the rising suspicion I know why I've been brought here, but I had good reason and every intention of returning the maps.
Venlith, you stole from the reserve. You could have copied down the schematics. You know our procedure. I
do.
I got your letters and I looked into the drought situation a bit. That was something. But I'm glad you made it home. What happened? Why are you partaking in these dubious and reckless nature?
Much has happened between my last letter and now, Master. I stole the maps because I didn't think I had time and my friend's life was in danger. I have them here, and I'll take the maps out of my bag of holding, and I'll also take out the copies that I did make. I had every intention of returning them, and I forgot. Much has happened, and I don't know where to start. And after setting out the maps, I'll sit down and kind of rub at my face. The most pressing matter for me currently is the possession of a close friend of mine. She's been possessed by an Alibeth, or what we believe to be one. We were planning on trying to break the hold it had on her soon, but if I am to be held here, I won't be able to help.
Well, Venlith, you stole and you lied to the reserve. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. I'll let you do that before we get too much into this.
Persuasion?
Yep.
Okay, 18.
He takes a second. I will allow you to go help your friend. But immediately after, you must come back. We must have a very serious conversation.
Of course.
I'm trusting you
Thank
to
you.
leave and come back.
You have my word, Master.
Very well. And he sort of like runs his hand through his hair, sort of looking, a little frazzled. I mean, as a half-elf, he ages well, but he seems to be showing a little bit of the age right now with the stress and semi-disappointment he has.
Yeah.
But he allows you to leave, and anything else you want to say to him or anything for you run out?
I hand him my journal, my personal journal, and also Derek Sunforge's, my father's journal.
Now, just so you know, since you are a member of it, the Cobalt Reserve is rooted to uproot and take out corruption in those who are in power, who are corrupt and do not so good things. You know that you are handing over your father's book, who is a lord in the city and who has done corrupt things. Do you still want to do that?
I will declare in my personal journal there is recordings of all the things that the Sunforges have done since Vinny's been back to fix their mistakes, specifically Derek,
Mhm.
and that the family matter is being handled. And Vinny will say to Thurn that he isn't.
He isn't what?
I know this is out of my control, Master. And I am afraid of the actions you might take due to this information. But the head of house is changing for the Sun Forges. And every action we've been able to correct has been. If you must take action, I understand, but do not. I ask that you do not harm those who are undeserving of it.
Leave me with these. I will go over them, and we will continue our discussion when you return. Now go, hurry.
And I dash out the door. Point of interest, Vinny's journal, and well, you know what Derek's journal entails, and you have an idea of what Vinny's entails.
Yep.
Vinny's journal has copies of every letter she's sent, all of the communications she's taken, detailed notes of everyone she's come in contact with, and detailed notes of everything she's done, from fighting the Beholder, from working with the Shadow Hands,
Got it.
making deals,
Got it.
and doing what she can to correct her family's errors and her own.
All right. Okay, you. Yeah. Okay. We'll say you were held up for an hour though, so you're
Yeah.
you're a little bit behind. What
I
are you
still
look-
got my monk speed though.
Well, so point of order, Patra, would they be running back or would they be stealthing back?
I would be stealthing back. I now know that Vinny must know about the aboleth that is controlling me. Ergo, I know that Otzi will also know that, and the wizard has to be behind it. That's my. I think that's a reasonable assumption
Yep.
from there. As a
Yeah, especially
logical
with the
person.
added, intelligence and cunning of the aboleth inside.
I know that Vinny, in her desperation, will try to do anything she can to stop me from getting hurt. So I have to worry about her family, and I have to worry about the Shadow Hand. Is it Shadow Hand? Do I keep doing that wrong?
I think it's Shadow Hand.
Okay, gotcha. Every time it's always the Skyrim.
See, it's the Shadow Claw, and then
Shadow Claw.
Yeah, and then the organization is the Shadow Hand.
Gotcha. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't keep getting them mixed up with the Skyrim one.
No.
So yes, the Shadow
that's
Hand.
the Dark Brotherhood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta get too many. There's too many fucking fantasy things that all have around the same title.
Well, see, that's
Or
why
they
I
all
did this
run-
one, because it's a mixture of the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood.
Nice. So I know I can't trust anyone right now, and I do have the skill of being a rogue, which I stealth and I deceive and I isolate. 'Cause the best way I'm going to be able to do this is picking off someone one by one and via trickery and deception. And if the two of you are not thinking about that, you should be thinking about that. So I will be stealthing back, and I will. I guess I'll just roll for that. We'll go from there.
Yep. Though you
First
will be going at
roll.
stealthing speed, not running speed.
At 20.
All right. So you are unseen, but Venleth, I'm guessing that you are sprinting through the city. Like, you don't care if anybody sees you.
Yeah. I
All
know
right.
I'm late.
Yeah. It's about an hour and a half to get across the city. You're moving at half speed, though, Patra, to, like, be still. Well, no, I'll say average speed for stealthing. But Venleth, well, you're not going to be seen, but that doesn't mean you're moving fast. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You're being
Yes, okay,
careful.
yep. Yeah, I'm super careful. I'm super fly.
Yeah.
Super good.
but Venleth has a dash speed of 90 feet.
So any advantage I might have gotten from getting there, all I get is stealth. We get back at the same time.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah. She doesn't see you, but I'll say you guys get back about the same time. We'll say Patra gets there a little bit sooner. Like, you're getting close to, like, walking out of an alley in the Steel District, just as you see Venleth, like, barreling down the street towards her estate. What reaction do you have to that?
I see her barreling down, and I kind of think to myself, damn it, I should have just... no, this was the right action. She just has speed. We can still work with this. Otzi's the one I need to go through. So I'll let her rush inside, and I'll sneak in after her, and just try to... I remember where Derek's shack is. Yeah, Derek locked himself up in that little shack there. I'm gonna sneak to Derek and see if he's still there.
We'll say that you go to the shack, the door's still locked.
I'll knock on the door.
No response.
Can I try to open the door?
It's locked.
Is anyone around me? Perception check or?
Go ahead and roll perception check.
18.
You do see there are, like, a few, like, personal guards that are patrolling the area. They, like, see you, but you're sort of a constant person around here lately, so they're not like, hey, what are you doing here?
Gotcha. I guess I'll, like, quickly rush up to the nearest guard without being, like, threatening, just kind of jog up to him and wave him down. Excuse me, do you know where Derek's at? It's important that I find him immediately.
Oh, Master Sunforge. I think he's in the shack still. Sometimes when he's in a rough spot, he goes there and, he doesn't come out for quite a bit. We think he has a few bottles of, the hard stuff in there.
Okay, well, it's very present that I get to him. If you don't have a key, do you mind if I just let myself in? I do need to talk to him. It's like life or death.
Well, he designed it to have a latch from the inside, so if you have something very thin, you're more than welcome to.
Patience. I have patience. Very thin. Thank you. And I'll kind of jog away from them back to the shack, seeing as it seems like I just kind of covered my tracks right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to... Well, I have thieves' tools. Would any of those, like those things, or a dagger, just slide it through and just kind of tip it up?
Yeah, I'll say you can add your thieves' tools to this check. It's technically a lock that you are unlocking.
Yeah, so sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 26.
Jesus Christ, he's talking about your rolls or shit. That was only, like, for the first two.
I know, that was the first two, and everything after that's just been brutally great. But these are all the skills I'm, like, great in as a... What's that?
Yeah. Let's hope it's not like this when we're fighting you.
Yeah, I'm not totally just focused on winning no matter what the outcome is.
You're just having too much fun with this.
I am. I'm so, if you guys could see my face right now, I'm just so giddy. That entire thing that just happened with Venny, I'm just smiling the entire time. I had to mute myself because I'm cackling.
Need to remember this next when we finally run, like, a Star Wars type campaign, because you're going to instantly give over to the Sith.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you're able to, you have, like, some thin tools, like some stuff to, maybe, like, one of those reflective flat pieces of glass, like, to slide under a door. So you're able to, like, slide in the side, and you feel around. It feels like a latch that sort of, like, is on a hinge that flips over. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a strength check. You're able to get everything set up. Well, it's not a really big one, so...
Athletics check. Oh, God, a 3.
So, it's hard
one skill I'm terrible at.
Yeah. So you are able to analyze it, get it all set up, good to go. I'll let you make it at advantage because you rolled so high. So do one more athletics.
13.
All right, that's decent enough. You just have to get like 5 or over.
Okay. The bar was so low, yet here I am limbo dancing with a devil.
Yeah, but you rolled pretty high on your tool check, so you're good. You're able to lift it, and you hear it like sort of after it gets to like the pinnacle point, it flops down, and you just hear it go, like the creaky sound. You push open the door, and you see Derek just sort of like sitting in a wooden chair in the back and just surrounded by bottles of liquor. And he's just passed the fuck out.
All right. I'm going to go up to him. Derek?
And you also
Derek.
do see it's like a tool shack too.
Oh, cool. What, any tools that might stick out to me at this moment?
Nah, just like the standard tinker's tools and stuff like that. If you want to like steal a tinker's set before you wake him up, you could do that.
I don't have use for that, so I will leave it be.
All right.
But I'll kind of like shake him awake. Derek, please, it's Patra.
Ugh, what do you want?
Listen, something terrible has happened. I fear that you're somewhat in danger at the moment. Benny betrayed you.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check at advantage.
Ooh. First one's a 13.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a natty 20.
Holy shit
Oh
for a
my
30!
God!
For
Get out of
30!
here!
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh, let me take a drink to recover from that. He sort of gives like a defeated look, and he's like, "What did she do?"
I don't know, but she was talking to the Cobalt Soul. I think you're in danger and that she's here to kill you. Or, I don't know, turn you in. That seems more her style. You have to confront her now. If you take her into the house and talk to her, I'm sure you can have the family on your side. I have to get Otzi away from this. I don't want her interfering. If you just go talk to her and keep her away, I'll see what I can do about keeping Otzi out of it as well. And I'll keep any guards or anything that come at bay until you resolve this, okay?
Fine. And then he gets up and like just pushes you out of the way and starts going towards the house.
Cool. I'm going to go back to stealth mode and observe and see if I can separate and attack.
Okay, stealth. Venleth, you are able to go inside, and you see in the mudroom lounge area the wizard tower door.
I would have immediately went into the tower.
Okay, and at that time, Venleth comes in after you just had that short, like, quick convo with the wizard, Otzi, now that we're all back on the same timeline. And the wizard looks over. Venleth, you're back.
Oh, Vinny.
I am.
Did
I
you
was
find
getting
anything
worried.
out?
I doubt it's anything you don't already know. I'm scared. I'll say that.
Scared? Like we should be scared?
These things pass from one form to another, looking for the strongest host to control. They just want power. And out of all the people we know, Patra's one of the strongest I've met.
Yeah, but didn't you try to give it to you? So if we extract it from her, wouldn't it go to you? And I point to the wizard.
Well, like I said, if we can try and lure them in here, the creatures seems to want me, so if we can get them in here, we can... I'm basically bait here.
Yeah, and what if we lose and it takes you over? Then we're fucked.
Well, the stone has to be in my complete grasp for it to try and take me over, or some sort of thing has to happen. It'll probably wait for a moment of vulnerability from me, but the odds are in our favor. There's 3 of us versus 1 of them. Technically 2 of them at this point. But we know there is no surprise waiting for us.
And what have you set up
Okay.
in here?
I think it's
I'll
best
look around the
that...
room.
Yeah, as far as you know, it looks completely exactly the same way you saw it before. It's perhaps best that only I know, because if this thing is an aboleth, it can tap into people's minds and emotions, and if only one person knows, all you have to do is trust me.
Like, correct.
Okay.
Do we
All
know
right.
where Patra is?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. When's the last time you saw them?
She was with us and walked away. Something about fumes and going to sleep or something.
All right.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know. I was in my room.
You all right? Let me look at something.
I will
Okay.
say this for the sake of like logic here. Many of you are well aware. Don't forget, you're well aware that was like my exact snake familiar that you encountered at
Oh,
the
shit.
Golden Skull. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
forget
no,
that.
I forgot about that. I will inform them of that. I completely forgot about that. Thank you.
I
Patra,
got you, G.
thank you for being an honest, good player. I believe Patra followed me to the archives. Her familiar was there when I was researching. The thing tried to bite me.
Well,
Oh,
we now
shit.
know that they
Shit.
know. So the
Can't
plan...
lure them in now.
The creature still wants me. It won't stop until it has me. So, as long as I remain in here, waiting for it, it still has to come this way. We can wait it out, or it's your choice.
I can go find her.
No, I don't think splitting up is the best idea. Patra's strong and a sneaky little bastard.
Okay, well, if she was following you, right?
Yes.
She must have followed you and know that we're back here. About an 80% chance that she knows you walked through this door. And Ati starts heading out the door. Then I'm just gonna fucking call her ass to get in here.
Atzi, before you head out, come here.
You stop and turn around and head towards him.
He then, puts his hands on your shoulders, and his eyes go from, the goldish tinge to, completely energized with orangish energy, and you feel your skin harden, and you feel your mind clear. You have now been casted Mind Blank and Stone Skin.
Oh, okay.
So, Mind Blank makes you immune to psychic damage and any effect that would sense your emotions or read your thoughts, divination spells, and charmed conditions. So, you're basically immune from psychic damage and being influenced by any magical thing that would read your emotions, read your mind, or charm you. And Stone Skin
okay.
makes you... Oh, wait. Yeah, Mind Blank isn't concentration. Stone Skin gives you resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. So resistance means you take half damage for those.
Okay, half damage.
No offense to you, Venlith, but you seem like you can take more hits, and as a Cobalt monk, I assume you're trained to resist mind effects.
None taken. I would rather you protect Otzi.
All right. So what's the plan?
Okay. I'm gonna walk outside of
I'm
the
gonna
tower.
follow.
You're gonna follow?
Yeah,
All right.
just so she's not alone.
As you walk out, you do run into Derek, and Derek just gives you this sort of defeated, deflated look, and he tilts his head looking at you. You don't even need an insight check to smell how drunk, and he smells like a distillery. Blech. And
Otzi's gonna cover her nose.
You went to the Cobalt Soul, and you exposed me?
Patra's been playing her games.
She's been the only truthful one around here.
Father, you're drunk. And not in the best state.
Is it true?
Otzi's gonna walk behind him, take steps to get behind the dad, and then she's gonna make signals to Vinny, do you want me to knock him out? And do a karate chop motion.
This is occurring just outside the wizard's door, right?
Yeah, this is in
the material plane.
Yeah, material plane.
Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to double check. Thank you.
You're good. What are you doing?
You want me to tell you inside chat, or should I just announce it right
Oh,
now?
I was asking Venlith and whatnot, but yeah, go ahead and text me what you're doing.
I'm gonna message you right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
I shake my head at Otzi.
Mhm.
And to Derek, I spoke with my master, and I have more conversation to have, but that is not what needs to be done right now. You need to rest, and you need to wake from your stupor.
I'm gonna make a roll. Roll for temperament.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. For what?
I'm gonna roll for his temperament right now.
Oh,
Yikes.
I'm just trying to diffuse things.
His hands ball up, and they release, and he just walks past you.
Oh my god.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Send it.
Is he gone? Derek's gone.
Yeah. One sec.
Okay. I'm gonna walk towards Vinny.
Me and Brandon
I'm
are
gonna
we're gonna disappear for a second. So 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So oil flask.
Yes. So my plan right now
Mhm.
is I have 9 of these oil flasks in my bag. I'm going
Now,
to pull them out. What?
It's a big building and it's made of stone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the issue. That was the issue I foresaw. Okay.
Timber's not really in big fashion around here.
What? In the Stone City underground? Who would have thought?
I mean, if you can think of strategic places to put it, but also it's flask and not barrels, and it's a big building.
Yeah, but if you start a fire, okay.
Yeah.
So if they're,
I mean, if you
what
want to go
about furniture though? Furniture's pretty well flammable though, still wood upholstery and all that burns.
Yeah. What did you roll for your last stealth? It was 20 something.
23.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, go ahead and roll intelligence.
Okay.
We'll see if you get an arsonist spark.
Just intelligence save.
No, just intelligence in general to like sort of figure out how to do this the way you want to do it with what your resources you have.
Ah, damn it, 6.
We'll say, I'm gonna say the aboleth's gonna give you advantage.
You don't. I mean, you don't have to do that.
No, this is something it can do. So it's like helping you. It can give you the help action.
Fuck.
It doesn't matter.
It was easing on that fucking 20, and then it rolled over. God, every time.
Okay, so we'll say that with your stealth, you're able to set up some flammable areas, and you can set them off when you want. We'll see the effect when you go to do it.
Okay. The second thing I wanted to do, I was texting it as we switched over to this.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a scroll of alter self.
Yep.
I would like to use that and appear as Venny's master.
I don't think you saw them though.
As they walked out there in the
No.
open, right?
The dwarf who she saw previously walked out to the open, but her master was in the back room and revealed himself.
That's right. Okay, my bad.
All good.
In that case,
And it doesn't change your clothes; it only changes your external self.
That right? 1 sec. Yeah, you're right. It just does that. Then in that case, I guess I'll hold on to that for now.
Okay.
I do have a couple of good ones, so I'll Okay, I guess we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna rig the place with fire. Those little titans. How many do I get to? How many do you want me to expense for those little oil flasks?
I'll let you choose, and that will help also determine the extent of like how severe it's gonna be.
I'm gonna put 6 of these things around.
Okay.
Leave myself with 3 of them, and I will also take a potion of healing while I'm at it.
Okay. Were you hurt, or do you not take?
I had a little bit of damage from something. I can't remember what it was.
I'll have to go back in the video later on.
7, which is just about perfect to get me back up to full health.
Alrighty. All right. All good.
All good. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Back.
All right.
So.
Secrets make no friends.
Secrets make no friends. Thank you.
All right. So after Oh, and also 1 second. But after Derek leaves, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk towards Vinny. I'm gonna grab her hands. I'm so sorry this is happening right now, Vinny, but we need to get Patra in here. And I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna grab my great axe and I'm gonna fucking not slam it where like I'm breaking the floor, but like slam it to make a big thud. And I'm gonna be like, Patra, you bitch, get in here! Like really loud as I can.
All right. How does Patra respond?
From where I'm at, can I see her doing this, or at the very least hear her very clearly?
Yeah, we'll say you're like able to get up like in on the roofish areas, and you're able to like get near windows that are made to like be ventilation for being underground. It's so mugged and
Yeah. I won't. I feel like if I wait long enough, an opportunity will present itself better. So I will hold for now and just observe.
Okay. No response, Otzi.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mad.
Okay.
We may not be able to force her hand.
Why is everyone in this house so fucking stubborn all the time?
So what are you guys doing?
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna bring out my whistle and I'm gonna call Brutus out and have him sniff her out.
Oh shit! She got the dog. She got the motherfucking
yeah.
dog on.
She got the hellhound on your ass.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna blow it. Where's Brutus? Brutus.
All right, you blow it, and they appear from the shadows. They just like look at
Yes.
you. Are they in full fiend form or pitbull form?
Yeah. No, they're in fiend form because I'm pissed.
Okay. So
I'm
they
gonna go
appear in
over
like
and
their
put 'em
hyena, like hyena-ish form, just panting.
Yeah. Oh, my big boy. And I'm gonna
How
grab
far
its head
away
and like.
is Otzi from me?
Oh, we'll say it's about.
Would she be within 120 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I see Brutus come out, and I realize I don't want that. So I cast message down to Otzi and Otzi alone, and I will say, "No dog, and we meet face to face."
You fucking bitch.
Do you
Is
say
that
that?
what you whisper
Yeah.
back to me?
Yes, I say that out loud.
I will cast it again. This is the only friendly opportunity I allow you, Otzi. Just you and me. Get rid of Brutus. Please.
That's not fair. That. Fine.
What am I being excluded from?
Because you're big and you'll beat the shit out of me. That's why.
Yeah, it all
You fucked
changed
right
when she
up,
got the. It all changed when she got the Hellhound Bloodhound out, huh?
I suddenly was like, I already got one heavy hitter I got to deal with. I don't want a third or two actually. Three. You're all pretty heavy hitters. Spellbound and then two, you could beat the shit out of me. So I'm still
I'm
very
going
dedicated
to.
one.
I'm gonna blow the whistle to. I'm gonna pet him and blow the whistle to make him go away. But at the same time, I'm gonna cast message to the wizard and tell him.
Does it go through
Patrick's
another? Does it go through another plane of existence?
Let me check real quick.
I think it's. I think that's the
Oh,
one.
because he's in the.
Yep.
It says, "And no, it is beyond the barrier."
Yeah, so I think you have to be
I
on the
think
same.
it can go through 1 inch of common metal,
but not
it
to
doesn't
another
say
plane of
anything about, like-
existence.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, shit. So I'm just gonna have to give it to Benny.
All right, so you summon Brutus, who turns into a cloud of black smoke and fades away.
And then
And
you
then
see
I-
her
yeah, I'm gonna
summon a
cast
dog
message
and
to
then
Vin.
immediately dispel it.
Yeah,
Oh.
sort of
And
sad moment.
I'm
Did I
sending
miss
it to her
something?
while I walk away. While I walk away, so it doesn't look suspicious, because obviously Patra's watching us.
Oh,
And
Mhm.
as I cast it, I'm casting it as I walk away towards the door, and I just tell Vinny, Patra's nearby, and she only wants to see me alone. Let the wizard know.
All right, so
And I'm
okay.
gonna make my way out the door.
okay. So you got the front door. Patra, what are you doing?
I will cast one more message down to Otzi and tell her, wait, and I will get the door for you. And then I will make my way back down the stairs and stand. I'll stand away from the front door, to have it in sight, so there's like distance between us.
Uh huh.
I will cast Thaumaturgy to throw the door open, just showing that there's me standing back, hood up. And you just see like the snout of the red dragon mask sticking out, and ever faintly you can see the glowing green eyes behind the mask.
Venny, do you go and warn
You
the
know.
wizard?
Using all of my movement, if I
Mhm.
have to, I dash in as quickly as possible, inform the wizard, then dash out.
Okay, he doesn't have time to respond. Otzi, in that quick
Yep.
in that quick moment though, you're exposed to you're exposed to Patra.
You know, for being this small, you're a pain in the ass.
Otzi, I love you to pieces. Please, come here and give me a hug.
Otzi wants to do an investigation check before she walks out of that door into the outside.
I mean, in the door into the house.
Well,
We were inside the. Are we inside the house or are we outside?
Patra
He's
was outside and opened the door, so you're walking outside.
Oh
Correct.
no,
Yeah, so I want to do
sorry.
investigation.
My belief is that I was inside the house.
Oh, okay. So
Sorry, my
are we
apologies.
inside or are we outside? Where are we?
Okay, so we have the house. Is the wizard's door outside of the house, or is that also inside?
The wizard's door is inside. So basically,
Oh.
if Venny ran in and ran out, you would have Venny to your side and Otzi, like, right in front of you when you reopen the door.
Gotcha. Then I guess I will be outside, having set the traps on the front porch. Then.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, and Otzi, you want to make a perception check? So you're walking outside, right?
Yeah, but before I do, she wants to look at the door frame because it's fucking weird.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, honey.
4. I know.
Where are you guys rolling at? Because I'm not seeing you pop up in D&D Beyond.
That's where I rolled.
I'm seeing it.
Oh,
Let
let
me...
me refresh my page then.
4. So it looks fine as far as you can tell. What?
Oh,
Oh, I know what you did. Okay. Okay, got it. So as far as you can tell, Otzi, it looks fine. They're just standing back still.
Okay, I'm going to take a step outside then. Just right outside the door.
All right.
And then I'm gonna reach for the door, like to close it. You said alone, right?
I said hello.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, they're alone.
Well, I'm asking Patra.
Yes, alone. Just you and me. Close the door.
Oh, Otzi gets really mad. She's like closing it like really slowly, like pissed off.
All right.
As soon as the door closes, I would like to activate all of the things that
Okay.
are on the front porch.
Oh, you said all on the front porch.
Yeah, sorry. So initially, I had thought I was inside and they were outside, which was incorrect. So I guess since I'm outside, what I would have done is set all of those that we talked about on the front porch,
Okay.
and because then I get max damage in one area.
Okay. And yeah, compared to your hide check versus Otzi's perception, they did not pass. And as the door shuts, Venlith, you come running out. But yeah, so is there a save or anything on it?
Let's see. So I can throw it, and usually wherever it splatters, it covers a 5d5 area, i.e. enough area to cover the front entrance of that door, and it just, if lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area. And a creature can only take this damage once per turn. So, there's no real save to it unless you like want to allow her a dex save, which I mean I wouldn't contest. Doesn't specify anything.
I'm thinking like if you ball it all up in one area, I would sort of let it work like a sort of like a higher level spell. So you're saying it's like 5d5 for one of them, or?
Oh no, sorry, I apologize if I said that wrong. So each oil flask, it does just 5 straight fire damage.
Oh, okay, got it.
So I guess for the front
Five
porch,
fire
my genius idea would be have everything be suspended from above, and as soon as she appears there, it all shatters and rains down and ignites. And so for 6 of them, 6 times 5, that'd be 30 damage.
30
Unless you want her to have a
damage.
save. Which, again, I wouldn't contest because that might be a reasonable dex save or
Yeah.
something.
I would say go ahead and make a dex save. Because it's not thrown at this point, it's like a trap sort of thing. So go ahead and make a dex.
Okay. How do I do? Wait.
Just under saving throws, roll
Dexterity.
dexterity.
Oh.
Yep.
Please. Oh my god!
Ooh.
Holy shit! I'm rolling
On
so
the plus
shitty.
side, I can see what everyone's rolling now. On the downside, that was bad.
So
was
yeah,
bad.
you take.
I have a question.
Okay.
Does this count as a force damage?
No, it's fire damage. So you take full 30 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As the trap set off, and Venleth, as soon as you get out, you do see like the outside the door like light up with smoke.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are we in initiative yet?
I guess let's go ahead and start initiative if we're getting in combat.
Yep.
It seems like we're in combat.
Oof.
Yeah.
9.
Let me get something to write down because I have to do this by hand like a primitive.
Like a primitive.
Oh my god.
Hey now, I do this by
I'm
hand,
rolling
you
so
jackal.
bad.
Where'd everyone
that's
go?
nothing in it. There we go.
Oh, okay. We're just quiet.
Yeah, I'm just getting a pencil.
Gotta
Oh,
go
okay.
analog, and it's the hardest thing for him.
Alright, start to roll. Fuck, okay. God damn it. It's
You're
supposed to go
gonna
so much
survive.
faster, but you want to be smart, Brandon.
I know, like, did you not? I told you I'd be devious about this.
I know.
I've been fantasizing about this.
Okay, Patra got 9. Venleth got 16.
Yep.
Otzi got 18. Okay.
Oh gosh, I'm at the very end, aren't I?
Yep.
Yep.
So A, K, V, P. Okay. Otzi, you're up first. You just got lit the fuck up with fire.
Alci's gonna scream and try and cover herself. Is there anywhere I can run, or am I like completely surrounded?
You can run out of it. It's basically only fits like a like 5-10 foot square.
Am I on fire?
Yeah, you're on fire. You will have to take a action to put out the flames, or take. Is it another 5 damage?
Yeah, it's five. It's another 5 damage per thing per round, or you can just say it all conglomerates and it's just 5 damage.
Okay. Well, so at the top of their turn, here, let me look it up real quick.
This is very sad music for a battle, but I feel like it's very fitting.
Yeah, I should probably change it over.
We get to like a Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
like sad, like death music.
Not until someone dies.
I feel like that's fitting.
There's your goal. Should I put on
Back glories.
bagpipes?
Bagpipe.
So the thing is, I have a lot of shit, and my big issue right now is I'm trying to think which option of like bullshit I want to go with.
Oh, you got
Oil
another
unit
turn to wait and figure it out.
The holds 1 pint. Hold on a second, I'm looking it up.
Oil flask?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I
You
could
can
have
also
read that to
cut
you.
around. Once per turn. Okay, so at the beginning of the turn, you do take another 5 points of fire damage, but you can get out of it. Otzi. Sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't. What? Can you repeat that?
At the top of your turn, you do take 5 points of fire damage, but you can get out of it.
Okay. Okay. Great. So,
And you will be on
Alci's
fire, so you have to take an... Actually, I think it says it just... Because you're not covered in it. Yeah. What do you think, Brandon, as a GM to GM? Do you think they would count as...
Well, if I had it suspending from above, it would technically land on them. Let's see.
Yeah.
So, from the burning oil. The target takes targets. You can also support it. It burns for 2 rounds. You'll find it. So yeah, I guess if the damage affects on the end of the turn technically, if it oils on the ground. So if she spends the action to put it out, I guess she wouldn't take that extra damage.
Okay. So
that's how I.
so you can
that's how I
take
rule it.
you can take an action to put out the flames around you or move out of them. But if you don't put them out at the end of your turn, you will take that 5 points of damage. But your action to put the fire out.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine. And you said that it's like 5 feet in front of me?
It's like a 5 foot square bout. They douse that area.
Okay, can I jump it?
Yeah, you
and
can
then
like
roll
do a
to,
barrel
take
roll.
it out? Yeah, exactly.
Do a flip through the air and put it out.
All right, so that takes up your
As
action.
I do that. Oh, that takes up my action. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, if you're putting out the flames to not take the extra damage.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to take him out.
Okay. So do you have a bonus action, reaction, the rest of your movement?
So I do a barrel roll and I look right at her. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Oh shit!
I ready myself for
I feel the
combat.
inner Maddie's coming out.
Oh,
That's a Euphoria
don't get me
joke.
started.
Oh, sorry. I haven't seen
exactly.
it, so.
No, she got me into it.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, and then I'll end my turn there.
All right. All right. Kaladin comes out of his tower because he knows shit's going down. He's going to take his full movement to come to the door, see that the fire's put out, but there's like a scorch mark, and sees Patra. All right. What is this one? They're going to use their bonus action to cast Misty Step and get 20 feet behind you, Patra.
Gotcha.
And they're going to use... They're going to say, fuck it. They're going to use Lightning Bolt on you.
Wow, okay.
Yep, I do need a deck save.
Dex save. Ah, damn it. 13.
Nope. So you're going to take 8d6 lightning damage.
Damn, okay.
3, 4, 5. So that's 26 points of lightning damage.
26. God damn. Okay.
So they come out, teleport behind you, sort of like, Nightcrawler style, and then they hold out their hand and release a lightning bolt that, like, lights your back up.
Ah! Dead wizard.
All right. Venleth, you're up.
Is the door still on fire?
No, Otzi put it out when they did a barrel roll away, so they didn't take the extra damage.
Okay. Is it open? Because Kaladin just ran through?
Yeah, it's open.
Hey, can I retcon this last one? I was looking at my dragon mask and I found the thing I wanted to do. If I fail a saving throw, I can just choose succeed it per day. It's legendary
Sure,
resistance.
let me see. Are you sure you want to do that now?
He just halved my life. Yes.
Trying to decide if the Aboleth would let you do that. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Well, what's he thinking? Is he thinking I should save it because this guy can pull out a better spell? Like, what's his input?
The input from the Aboleth, when you go to think about doing this, is that for its own self-preservation, they're gonna do a ritual on you to get him out. But go ahead and make a Wisdom save if you want to override him. Or them, technically, they have no gender.
Nat 1. No.
Oh, yeah. You do not use that legendary resistance, and you take the full damage still.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry
But I'm
about
going to
that.
read this. Oh, on a failed save, it does half. Okay, just so I know for later.
Okay.
Oh, when did we get to the bagpipes? I didn't realize we got to the bagpipes.
Not bad, though.
So, Vinny is roughly how far is Patra from Vinny?
You was started at like sort of the center area. I'll say it's about 20 feet to the front door, and then Patra's about 10 feet out.
So 30 feet.
Yeah. The wizard
Okay,
just used the teleportation to get even further because they wanted to be like have their action and all that, which came in clutch.
Yeah. Yeah. Vinny is full blown charging and is going to Spear of Warning attack, and then I'm going to spend a key point to do Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Ooh. 16 to hit.
Does 16 hit Patra?
It does not.
Ooh.
Okay. First key point.
Just misses.
For my... Yeah. Next is my Fury of Blows, Patra.
Okay.
Oh, 11 does not hit.
Not. Oof. Just dodging and weaving right now.
19.
Right. There you go.
19
You went Matrix for 2 seconds, like the aboleth took over, and you were like Neoing, blocking the spear, and then like 1 second of like just a misfire, and you get socked right in the face.
Oh God.
Okay, so
Right.
for that blow that does land, I'm spending a key point for a stunning strike.
Okay.
Do I still get to do damage? I do not remember.
Yeah, you get do damage.
Okay.
You can even announce. Yeah, you can announce stunning strike if you hit, and then you'd still do damage. Patra needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Is there a Constitution?
You spend 1 key point to make. Hold on. To make the target stunned until the end of your next turn if it fails a con saving throw, DC 14.
Okay.
And did you see that damage, Patra?
Nat 20.
Fuck you. You got 9 damage, though.
Yeah, 9 points of damage to you, though, Patra.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay. Oh God, I almost typed in.
But you are not stunned.
I'm not
Lucky
stunned.
you.
I am hurt though. Kind of wish I was at the top of the order, not the very bottom.
Oh. You do have a lot of shit, though, and you have a lot of time to plan now of, like, you being surrounded.
Yes.
Alright, is that it for you, Venlith?
Yeah.
Patra, you're
I
up.
assume I'm directly in front of Patra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. As she baps me in the face and I take that damage, I strike her back, though not with a attack. I strike her with an infernal attack of my people.
Hellish
And
Rebuke?
Upon her persons, I cast darkness.
Oh, okay. So what item do you cast it on?
I will say your pants. You won't fight with your pussy out, I know you won't.
Well, would I even know it's my pants?
Well, I guess it also depends on if they're wearing undergarments or whatnot. Who knows?
Well, I
Maybe
cast it
you
on
were
the pants
undergarments?
before.
Now the question is
Would
Venlith the type to go commando?
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean,
We
Vinny.
find out during the girl sleepover.
do I know it's my pants is my question. Do I know the spell is cast on my clothing?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Alrighty.
Can we see, or do we not see?
Oh!
You do know,
13.
like,
It
a
was
spell like
almost a
that
19.
is cast, like, at a certain point or on a certain object. You don't know what they did.
Yep.
For Caladan and for Otzi, you just see this large black orb appear, and Patra and Venlith both, like, are in the center of it.
Yeah, how much space does that cover, Patra?
Let's see. 1 second.
Wait, is it 30 feet?
I
'Cause
know
then
you've said it before, but I
Caladan
don't
would be in
remember.
it too if it's 30 feet.
Still a range within 15-foot radius.
15 foot. Okay, so Caladan's right
Okay.
out of that range.
Gotcha. So,
Actually, hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off my funny stuff.
What level spell is that?
That is a second level evocation.
Okay.
Do not tell me this motherfucker's got goddamn wizard eyes that can see my bullshit.
Caladan is going to use their reaction to cast Counterspell
Fuck yes!
and stops you from casting Darkness. So
okay.
It does eat up the slot still.
Counterspell?
Yeah, you can as a reaction.
Okay, I have a
This is your
counterspell.
Okay, so for Counterspell, you still have to roll. It's 10. The DC is 10 plus the spell level. The spell level is level 3. I think it's you roll a d20 and you add your spell casting modifier.
Okay, so I can legitimately counterspell his counterspell to
Yeah.
keep my darkness in place. Okay.
If you roll it.
17 plus
Oh.
6.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
so you start casting Darkness. You see Caladan start casting Counterspell out of the side of your eye. You're able. This does eat up your reaction, though.
Yes, I know.
That's a good thing about being at the end of the turn, though, because then, well, I guess it doesn't renew till you get to your turn, but still.
Well, it's reaction per round, so technically it's going to run reaction now, and as soon as it gets to the next top of the order...
Well, when it gets back to your turn, your reaction comes back. At the top of your turn, it comes back for you. For reaction.
Okay.
But yes, you do counterspell it, so you still have Darkness up, and he wastes a 3rd level slot.
Okay. So basically all I have left right now is my movement.
Mhm.
And what I'm going to do... if you have read into the Dragon Mask, I can actually have blind sight up to 30 feet for 5 minutes. And I'm going to spend my action, or my remaining movement, to just maintain 5 feet away from the edge of the darkness and 10 feet away from Venny.
Okay. Got it. Anything else?
I think that's where I have to sit. I use my action to do the darkness. I use my reaction to do that. I don't have any actually, I guess what I'll do is I'll take, since I have bonus action technically left, I will do the hide action. So that's a stealth check, right?
Yeah, and that's your bonus action. Yes,
Yeah.
that still works.
I still have that with advantage because of the cloak. So
But you're staying inside the darkness. There's no way for anybody to see you. Like if they fire inside the darkness, they're shooting at disadvantage in general. So there's no really need to.
No, there's no real point to do that.
Not really, because if you shoot out of it, no one's gonna know where you're at. So if you're trying to do like a sneak attack advantage, I think it will work either way. That's how I'm ruling it, because there's no point, because there's no way anybody can see into it, and if they can, then even if you hide, you're just sort of like crouching right in the middle of space they can see.
Okay, then
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I guess as my bonus action, just so she doesn't have some attack of opportunity at disadvantage, I will disengage from her, so I can keep that distance away from her. You know what I mean there?
Yeah. You're staying
Okay,
out of her range. Though, does the spirit give you Venleth 10 feet of attack? Benny? Oh, I guess they're away.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Got it. We'll see what happens when that comes up. Otzi, you're up, top of the round.
Okay, how far away am I from Patra?
When you dodged out of the way, it was 30 feet, but now there's like this 15-foot sphere of complete darkness, so you have no idea. You know where they were at originally.
But they're not there no more, and I can't see them?
Actually, let me
look
look
like
at your
that?
features real quick.
I have dark vision. Can I see or no?
Well, I think you have Television.
Oh, I do.
Does that go through the spell darkness?
Yeah.
You can
If
see
it's
normally
I
in
don't
darkness
think so,
both
too.
magical and non-magical up to 120 feet.
There you go.
Fuck
Okay.
So
Yes.
you can still see.
So I
Basically,
see her.
Venleth is the only one who cannot see Patra.
Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm tackling Patra right now. I just need. Oh, question. No, actually, I'm gonna tackle her.
Mm. So go ahead. You're making a grapple attack, basically.
Do I want to hold her down, or do I just want to touch? I just need to touch her. That's all I need to do.
Okay, so go up. Are you casting spell? Sorry, what are you doing again?
I am. Yes, I'm trying to run up to her and tackle her. I'm just trying to get.
What are you doing spell-wise, is what I'm asking. Atsi?
I think she cut
Sorry,
off.
it's because
There you go.
yeah, when I go to the other tab, it cuts off.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to touch her so I can cast protection from good and evil. It says that even if that person is already possessed, they can have advantage on saving throws.
Oh,
Help
okay.
them out.
So the question... Okay, Atsi can do that, but as a DM, I'm just asking, is Patra really resisting at all? Because they're
Doesn't
attacking their
seem
friends now.
Yes,
well,
so
I'm playing as if I'm possessed by this thing. Like.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I know.
I'm
from
going
being
under the assumption of
possessed
full
from the-
possession right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'm
so
assuming
we'll
that just like it
say...
happened when-
Yeah, and Patra, can you see in magical darkness?
I think I just have regular dark vision. So
Okay, so
I
you're
just
blind.
I'd have blind sight right now though, because of the dragon mask.
She's gonna be a train. She's gonna
Actually-
run.
You would... I think you'll also have... let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna check the Aboleth thing. Senses... Oh! It doesn't have true sight. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You just got your blind sight. So yeah, Otzi, go ahead and run up. Is there any attack or what? Does it say willing or unwilling, or is there anything that like specifies that?
For what?
For
For
protection?
my spell?
Yeah.
It says I have to touch. I have to touch the creature.
Protection from good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I want to tackle her.
So
Like,
yeah.
full on, just football tackle.
Now, are you trying to knock them off their feet, or are you just like
Yeah.
putting your body on them? Okay, so go ahead and roll
Yeah.
strength check. We'll say you get the spell off no matter what, but we'll see if you're able to knock them prone with a strength check.
Am I also rolling a strength check to avoid this, or?
Yep.
Saving throw, right?
contested. No, just a check.
Oh.
You can do athletics or strength. So I don't know if there's a difference.
Ooh.
Well, strength and athletics are the same thing. I don't know if I could do an acrobatics, just dodge.
Well,
and weave.
some people have like a proficiency in athletics and not in strength, so it depends on your character.
Mine are both shit, so I'll roll that. 14.
Fuck!
So,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
on shit.
They're still able to get the spell off, but you are able, surprisingly, you're able to like sort of shoulder check Otzi off of you, but they're able to like have enough time to touch you and cast that. So if you want to give any resistance anymore,
Try
yeah.
and like break it.
yeah, well, try and resist it. It's still like inside of you.
Wisdom saves, right?
Yep, it's wisdom saves.
Savings. Yeah.
And you have advantage on it.
13 and 13.
All right,
Dang it.
let me write something down. Okay,
And it lasts 10 minutes.
all right. Is that it for you, Otzi?
Yeah.
Okay, Caladan. trying to decide. How long does that stop it for? Okay, I need to roll something. Alright, Caladan's image blurs for a second. You're gonna fail on those. One sec, I'm trying to read something real quick.
Gotcha.
Alright, his image shifts for a second, and then he sort of blinks from one spot where he was at to another. And Patra, let me see. The spell ends. No time pass by the creature. Yeah, okay. You take. We'll say what does he want to do? We'll say you take a lightning bolt and a cone of cold. So
wow, like a double hit.
Yep, and there's no safe word unfortunately because he spent a big spell.
Okay.
It may or may not have been time stop.
Oh.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So can I see him as he's doing this then, or?
No, 1 second he's in one spot behind you, the next second. Basically, I'm gonna let you know now, that way you don't feel cheated. He spent a 9th level spell to cast Time Stop, which stops time for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. And basically he can move freely, affects a creature other than you, It doesn't specify if you have to make saves. I would assume not though, because he's basically casting these on you. I mean, it could freeze the spell, so if you feel it's fair, I'll let you make saves for those spells. But basically he's casting multiple spells at you at once.
Yeah, and time's frozen, so yeah, I guess it'd be very hard to dodge a spell that's being cast while I can't.
That's why I
do
feel like I
anything.
should explained it to you, that way you didn't feel cheated.
Oh, I got you. Just
Alright.
brutalize me, bud.
You take 43 points of damage.
43. Okay.
Mhm.
I am downed.
Alright. You're unconscious. That's
I'm
been...
dying.
You're not dead, because if it was, like... I think you have to take... If you're at 0, you would have to take, like, another 52 points of damage to be dead.
I'm not insta-dead, but I'm on death saving throws.
Yeah. So basically, Patra falls unconscious. The spell... Does Dark Spell end? Is it concentration? Darkness?
Yes, darkness is concentration. Let me just double check that so I'm not talking
Okay.
shit. Why won't you slot? There we go. Darkness. It is concentration. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How are you working?
Alright, so yeah, as soon as Patra falls, the Darkness spell falls.
Like,
And-
knock the fuck out.
Well, yeah, Patra's looking pretty toasty, and also has like a thing of frost over them. But Caladan does like fall to one knee, because he looks like he's pretty spent in general.
It's Vinny's turn, or are we still in initiative, or?
I mean, we don't have to be now. If you guys want to like find a way to restrain
Well,
Patra.
as soon as darkness drops and Vinny sees that Patra's down,
Mm-hmm.
I am using a healer's kit and dropping in front of Patra to stabilize.
No. I'm just
So,
gonna run
no
over.
death
No,
saving.
Yeah,
drag
stay-
her to the room.
No, it just means she can't make death saving
Yeah,
throws.
stabilize means
So-
they're
so
at
she
one
doesn't
hit point, but
automatically die.
they're still unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
I see Vinny do that, and I'm gonna run over to the wizard, and I'm gonna try and heal him too. Get some. He's down
So
on
am I,
his
like-
knee.
Am I blackout, like unconscious, like no thoughts going on, or am
We'll
I
get to
talking
that.
Okay. Okay.
You guys,
We'll
what's
get
your
to
plan?
I'm casting Cure Wounds on the wizard.
Mhm.
And while I do that, I'm going to look over at Vinny. Vinny, we need to drag her into the room.
First, I'm taking all of Patra's weapons off her body.
Oh, smart girl. Oh,
And the
gosh,
mask.
you're gonna... And the
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say, and the mask and the cloak.
Like,
Or are you just gonna strip
Yeah.
me while I'm here?
yes,
Mhm.
and the cloak.
I'm leaving you in like pants and a shirt. That's it. I take
Okay.
everything off. And
You
then
get a
I
lot of
tie you and carry you. Then I tie you up with my rope. I have a hemp rope. And I carry you into the tower.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check for the tying.
Okay. Just flat check.
And for my Cure Wounds, the wizard got 13.
Okay. Well, I don't think they took any physical damage. It's just like they used a lot of spell slots.
Oh,
Okay. It still helped them. They appreciate it.
okay.
All right, you guys drag them into the wizard's tower. Hold them on the floor. The wizard then leans down, and as you drag them over the middle of the floor, the middle lights up with these runic symbols, and the wizard looks at both of you. All right, I'm gonna start the ritual. They're probably gonna wake up from pain. No matter what they say, we must keep going. You understand? Hold them down.
Oh, okay. I
Alright.
Patra's
She's-
right hand, hold her arms and legs down.
I lay out my potions, like healing potions, to the side within reach, and I hold down Patra.
Okay.
Along with my healer's kit. I lay it all out beside me.
All right. Getting some music set up.
There we go.
Here we go.
There's some Transylvania shit up in here.
As the wizard starts, he starts chanting, and the circle around you guys lights up from orange and then starts to go greenish. Patra, you are transported to a dark ethereal plane. You look around and you feel a presence. What do you do?
Show yourself, you fucking abomination! And I'll just look around trying to find this thing.
1 second. And out of the black etherealness, this tentacle comes up, then another, and it surrounds you as this large head comes out from the ethereal goo. And it says, "Why couldn't you just give the wizard the stone? Why did you have to make it so difficult?"
Can I cast Ray of Frost on it?
You try, but nothing comes out of your hands.
You hurt them! You hurt them with me, you bastard! I'll fucking kill you if it's the last thing I do!
Well, it will be the last thing you do because I cannot die. I am eternal. I was here before the gods themselves!
There's a way to kill everything, and I'm gonna find out what kills you, you son of a bitch! Your mother was a whore, and your father smelled of elderberries!
Or was it your mother's a hamster and your father smelled... Yeah.
Yep, I fucked up.
You're good.
I feel like whore is more straightforward, though, so...
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't get the reference.
No,
That
no.
doesn't exist.
I know. Alright, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
16. And yep, 16.
Mm-hmm. 16. Yeah. That's enough to assist. We'll go from there. The wizard starts. He holds out his staff, and then a green light starts to emanate from Otzi's mouth, and then her eyes open up. And Patra, sorry. It's late. Patra looks at the wizard and starts to laugh. You have no power here, Caladan the Bronze. And it's not even Patra's voice. It's like a deep, masculine, fucking weird voice coming out of her. And Caladan like grabs the edge of his staff and like holds it on Patra's head. And Patra like starts to scream and yell as light from their face and mouth grows brighter and more like, oh my god. What's your 2 reaction to this?
Atsu's starting to cry.
This could be your boyfriend
Benny-
one day, Otzi, if that priest gets to him. Just think of that. Enjoy that thought.
Wow. Vinny
One
puts
second.
What?
Exercise the demons.
Vinny puts
Yeah.
her forehead on. Vinny puts her forehead on Patra's, and just
Mhm.
starts talking to her, to Patra. You're stronger than this thing. Now come back to us. And just repeats it.
Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to like type something out and totally blank my mind. I'm sending you a few things, Patra.
Gotcha. Okay.
By the way, this music is awesome.
Oh, it just ended, unfortunately. Okay, go ahead and read those out in a way you feel appropriate.
Benny, I can't. I give up. Help me. I'm weak. I'm too weak. I can't. Don't kill me. I give up. I'm dying. I can't hold this any longer. I'm too weak. Please don't kill me. Please don't. Please don't.
Alright, what's your 2 reactions?
Come back.
What was that,
And that's
sorry?
all I say.
Alright.
Come back.
I
And I
can't.
just keep my forehead pressed to hers.
I'm too weak. I can't do this. Benny, I can't do this. Please. Don't kill me. He's gonna kill me, please.
Alright, any reaction from you 2, or are you both just holding fast?
Yeah.
Alright.
Atsu's not gonna look. She's turning her face away.
If he does this, it'll kill me, please.
And as you
If he's
say
gonna-
that,
No.
he like then takes his staff from the top of your forehead and drags it down to your chest and presses it down, not in a penetrating way, but sort of like just like he's trying to dig for something, and he starts pulling his staff up, and you all see as like the energy from Patra's eyes is drawn from the staff, sort of like how you guys watched in Harry Potter when like Dumbledore would take a memory
Yep.
out of his head, sort of like that.
That's
And
what I
it's
was thinking.
dragged out.
That's what I was picturing.
Oh,
And then the wizard pulls out a gem from his satchel and holds it out. And the green energy then goes into the gem. He holds it and holds his hand. Gotta make a save for him. Alright. He looks like he's able to resist it, and then he tosses it off the side. Patra, you are free.
am I conscious or like blacked out?
We'll say from the pain you are blacked out, but you're stable and now free.
Otzi's gonna like bawl crying hard, and she's gonna lift Patra and kind of like smush her between me and Venny. Oh, I hug both of them.
The wizard just pants and looks like he's sweating. He wipes the top of his head. All right. It's done for now. He then kicks over the gem, and one of his pseudo dragons comes and grabs it and flies off with it. I'll put that somewhere where it can never be found again. They need rest now. Though, I feel there's... Leave them in my care. I'll put them in the nursery. You two go handle what you need to handle, then come back here. Understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
He nods, and then he casts one more spell, and Patra's body starts levitating, and he sort of guides along with him as he walks up some stairs.
Yeah, Otzi's gonna sniffle, and then she's gonna hold on to Vinny.
She'll be okay.
That bitch dead.
She's strong.
I know.
That bitch gone!
I know.
Say hello to my second PC. Heard of a medically induced coma? This is a magic induced coma, motherfucker. You need to find True Love's kiss for this shit.
Oh god.
Oh, that's gonna take forever.
Now let's go find a kobold. There you go.
Yes, true.
Oh, well, that smells like whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, Venlith and Otzi. Otzi, you don't have much else to handle right now. If you want, you could stay. Venlith, you do have some of your own stuff to go do.
Yeah, after I check, I'm gonna stay with Otzi for 20 minutes, make sure she's okay, and listen to anything she has to say.
So I guess after the whole thing, I'll make my way to. Are we like? Do we have access to like those rooms that he had given us previously?
Well, he didn't really give it to you. It's sort of you navigated and found it yourself.
Oh, okay, because he's like, you all have a room to sleep in.
Well, yeah, you have... I thought you meant, like, the library and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. No, Otzi wants to make her way to the room that he made for her, and she wants to just rest there.
Mm.
And she's gonna take Vinny with her. As they walk in, Otzi is gonna like sniffle and like wipe her face and be like, I know you have to go do things, Vinny. I'll go with you if you need so. But just coming from me, and I know you and Patra don't know much, but I come from military background, and when a new head wants to take over of the household, it's honorable. It's, you know, usually your parents want you to take it over. That's not the case with me, so I know with your family it's completely different, but I think it's honorable that your brother wants to take it over and you support him. It's just kind of hard on your dad.
I know. I have business I have to take care of, and I would have you come, but when Patra wakes, she's going to need someone.
I'll be here, and I don't want to interfere in something that I know is very, very personal to you, but we'll be here.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Atsu, you're gonna stay in. Are you gonna head to the nursery or just go to your room?
I'm gonna walk Vinny out of the wizard tower, and then I'll head to the nursery.
Okay. You're guided by the pseudo dragons, and you do see the wizard got Patra comfortable in a bed. It seems like it's sort of like a sick bay, medical bay thing, but it's small and very like lavish. Patra's in a bed, and you see some pseudo dragons are sort of tending in the way they can. Yeah.
Just kind of laying there on top of me, like, yep, this is helping. This is helping a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way like that I can like cast a healing spell.
I mean, you
just
can.
letting it do its thing.
But it's not just like a physical injury thing. It's also like an emotional and spiritual thing.
Oh, of course, I am badly injured, so any
Yeah,
healing
yeah. If you want to just like
okay.
start applying healing spells in general, that's
do.
fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah, they're good.
Spell slots.
Yeah, 1 out of
Spell
52 hit
slots to
points. That's
heal.
not bad.
Yeah, got
okay,
strike
so I'll do
twice
that.
by a lightning bolt in the cone of cold.
Let's do that.
Punched in the face by a monk.
Shut your face.
Yeah, tackled, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast those. I'm gonna walk over and get on my knees, kind of lean my head on my hands, like next to them, and grab
All right.
Patra's hand, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
Let's do second level.
You're watching Japhet Mess.
That's my second
Don't
one.
forget to like and subscribe for more killer
Nah, we don't need to add.
13. Oh,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Nah, I don't like ads.
No one does.
13 and
God
8.
damn it. All right. So you heal up those hit points, Patra.
8, so 21.
All right, Venleth, what are you going off to do?
I'm going back to Thurn, to wherever they had me before for the holding.
All right, you go back and you meet up. You're brought back to the sort of head office area where Thurn and... Let me bring up the Tholdom notes. Didn't think I need these tonight. There we go. You see your master, Thorn, and a female Tortle talking.
Oh,
Your master looks over. Vinlith, thank you for coming back. This is High Curator Jappa.
Jappa?
Yeah, Jappa.
Okay.
And the female turtle looks at you. Oh, hello, dear. Basically, like,
Hello.
for how old and crotchety this turtle sounds, think like the big turtle from Neverending Story.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now, let's change the music up a bit. It's not as serious right now. Dee-dee. One second. Here we go. We'll just do some nice ambient tranquil. So your master puts your journal and your father's journal out on the table. I went over these for the about 3-4-ish hours you were gone. You did what you had to do. And our organization has worked with the Shadow Hand here and there for mutually assured purposes and to also uproot corrupt politicians and those who are using their corruption to hurt others. Your father, he has done many things that has hurt other people. But if what you told me is true, that your brother's taking over, the options we have is that we can take in your father and charge him on his own, or for the safety of yourself and for the Cobalt Soul, we officially withdraw your membership, but unofficially, you will be working directly under me.
What do you mean?
He then pulls out a badge, and let me... I know the word for it, I'm just trying to remember what the rank is.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You're good, Brandon. Officially, if we let this go and others find out about it, we would be seen as playing favorites and seen as a corrupt organization. But if we withdraw your membership as a standard monk, but under the books, we allow you to continue as an expositor, and you would be going in undercover jobs, and you would be putting your life more at risk, but you would still be a technical member of the soul, and sooner, with a big enough break or with a big enough accomplishment under your belt, we could officially reinstate you. But at the moment, to save face for the reserve, we feel that if you wanted to continue working with us, that would be the best option. Or we could prosecute your father. And seeing that you are willing to uproot corruption, even with your own flesh, you would still be allowed to be with the soul. Those are your options that I have for you.
Benny kind of quietly takes the information in before taking off the outer layer robe of the Cobalt Soul and handing over her medallion that instates that she is a monk, and looks at Thorn.
Mm-hmm.
My father's doing his best to fix the mistakes he's made, and my family is doing what they can. And I will do everything that I can.
So you're choosing the
And I place...
Yeah.
Yeah. I place the robe and the medallion onto the table in front of them. I'll work under you, so long as you will have me.
He then hands you the expositor badge, and you only show this to other expositors or to me directly, or to headmasters that understand it. Understood?
Understood.
When you come to a different reserve, you will have to be escorted by a monk, and you will not get the same privileges. But sooner or later, I know you will do what's best. You were put in a hard situation, and I think you did a very good job of handling it, Vinlith. And then he
Thank
takes out some white robes and hands you that. So, neutral coloring.
Yeah. I take them and put the robes on and tuck the badge into my dragon hide belt, like on the inside, so it's hidden.
My job for you, after you go handle your family situation and find your brother, return to me because there is a new threat that I'm looking at. It could be that the King Hawken of the Uthorian Empire, his Master of Arcana, his right-hand mage, I do not think he is all that he seems to be. But I want you to go handle your things first and then come back to me. We can go from there.
Understood.
I'm heading back to Lunaris.
I will seek you out there.
Don't see this as a step back, Vinlith. See it as an opportunity to be creative and disprove everyone.
I nod and glance from Thurn to Joppa and extend my hand to Thorn.
He takes your
And
hand, shakes it, and puts his other hand over the top. You were stuck between a rock and a hard place. No matter what, I am proud of how you handled it, and I'm even prouder that you were honest enough to give me everything.
I nod and I'll seek you out when I am able. Hopefully, it will be soon. Thank you for all that you've done for me.
Well, don't be too long. I know Nim's been talking my ear off about how they miss you.
Shit. If you see them before I do, please tell them I miss them just as much.
I'll also have to tell them that you eradicated all the gangs in the city. That will probably give them a breath of relief and maybe even encourage them to come back.
I just kind of chuckled and looked to the floor, processing everything.
Venleth, do take time to meditate and breathe and think upon the news that you found out. I think there is more to it if you take time to find a way to get back into that moment.
Out of character, is he referring to Ren?
He's referring to when you found out about your father and everything and found out that... Because... Go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
With advantage.
Oh, that was a saving throw. So ignore that. Sorry. Intelligence 23. It's a 23 because I'm not taking that 10.
Okay. For years, you thought that your tribe, your people were attacked by animals, by owl bears and wolves, and your original mother, from what you can remember of her face and your interaction with them, they told you to run. But you now are putting together that was sort of a defense. That was a sort of wall to put up to hide the truth. That it wasn't wolves and owl bears, but it was high elf soldiers. And there was a commander who wore an owl bear cloak that had sort of these claw-like weapons that he would wear on his hands. And he went to attack you, but your mother pulled him away just in time and got your scratches on your back. And you just remember just running forward nonstop, not looking back. And yeah. For the longest time, you had this sort of narrative in your head. But now having time and being exposed to the truth, you realize that it was somewhat similar. It was still animals, but it was people who were just animals. Just savages who were conquerors and warriors who didn't care about other life. And when you were found by Oda, it was more of Derek bringing you back and you being in the arms of another mother that you found comfort. And yeah. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's actually kind of making me get goosebumps.
Is that where we should end it?
A bad spot.
If everyone's okay with that.
Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm pretty
I feel like
tired.
there was a lot concluded there. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to kill one of you. Just saying.
Oh, fuck you.
Little bastard.
Thought we were gonna let that happen.
Though I am hoping next game we're able to get out of the city. I was hoping we could get to Hillford maybe. Oh, well, let's say goodbye to the internet first. Bye, internet.
Bye, internet.
Bye!